What is up, guys? Hello and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm happy to announce that we have some Ultrakill news. This was posted November 22nd on the Steam page of Ultrakill, and it states the following. Machines, first of all, we must thank you for the reception to Act 2. This filthy robot army has grown bigger and better than we could have ever imagined. You prayed for salvation from boredom, and hopefully we delivered. Now, after so much deserved rest, Hakita and the team have been at work on the next update, which will contain Prime Sanctum number 2, which, from this blurry picture here, is giving me pretty heavy Heresy vibes, specifically the level Cry for the Weeper. This also makes me think that we might run into a brand new character, because if I recall correctly, in Heresy, there was no real Heresy-themed boss. We just battled Gabriel for the second time there. So I'd be really excited to see and meet a brand new character that is, from what's been hinted to us, more powerful than even Minos Prime. And based on some of the art around the map, one can kind of make a little bit of an educated guess on what this might be. Noted, this is purely speculation, but because of this giant skeleton, and because of some of the art on the walls here, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess we're going to battle some type of giant minotaur. What's a minotaur, you ask? This right here is a minotaur. A horned monstrosity. Now, I'm sure you agree with me in the fact that it would be so badass to not only see one of these in the game, but to also battle one in this game. But that is purely speculation. One can hope. Okay, now moving on. Another part of this update, it is going to be including 5S, which is the secret level found in the Wrath layer, specifically on the level 5-1 in the Wake of Poseidon. I would try to speculate what this level would entail, but given the example that the other secret levels have given, there's no telling what Hakita and his team are going to throw at us. So I'm looking forward to this. This update will also be including the SRS cannon, which is the green rocket launcher variant that fires frickin' cannonballs. This cannonball can be shot off your enemies and parried into other enemies, and it can cleave through multiple enemies like the rail cannon does. This weapon's going to make for some sick plays, and I'm looking forward to messing around with this thing myself. And last but certainly not least, Radiant Enemies. And this is a description from Hakita's YouTube video. Radiant enemies are buffed versions of normal enemies with increased health, damage, and speed. They won't appear normally, probably, but you might see them in the sandbox, the cybergrind, and when using advanced enemy placements for campaign levels. Coming at some point, maybe, I don't know. The console commands, Force Radiant allows you to force all enemies to be radiant, and Radiant Tier is an additional multiplier that can be used to increase or decrease the health and speed of radiant enemies. So this, personally to me, sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun to mess with. Seems like you're going to be able to customize the difficulty quite a bit here. So for any of you guys that are a glutton for pain and are looking for a real challenge, you're probably going to want to try out this Radiant Aura. And now for the closing statement of the update. If you're expecting it this year, however, alas, it is not to be. This update will arrive early in 2023, which is not far from now. New weapon variants and carefully balancing a challenge like the likes of P2 takes time. So please be patient. But know this, if you thought P1 and Minos Prime were hard, well guys, let me know in the comments down below what you were most excited for. Personally, I'm most excited for the Prime Sanctum number 2. I'm always one that looks forward to a challenge, and I believe that is going to provide me just what I'm looking for. The SRS cannon rocket launcher that fires friggin' cannonballs looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. It looks like it's very powerful, which in my opinion, I think is a pretty good thing actually. It's fun to have powerful weapons at our disposal. Kind of like how in Doom they have the BFG, right? That thing's a lot of fun to use. As for the Radiant Auras, I would like to see them in the campaign, but even if they're not, it'll be a lot of fun to play with them outside of it. Well, that's going to conclude this Ultrakill update video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, maybe subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.